How these two vile VTubers lost their careers overnight. Let's talk about it. One's a racist and one's a bully. Let's go.
Is an absolute cesspool of a website. I think we can all agree on that.
Facts.
But like any other website, it does have an algorithm that tries to find what interests you and pushes it right in your face to make you stay there longer. Now, yes, I follow a bunch of VTubers. They follow me back. It assumes that I'm interested in VTubers, and you know what? I am. I mean, clearly. Just look at my channel. And thanks to this algorithm, sometimes it'll feel like a coliseum, where I'll scroll down on my feed and see two VTubers I've never heard of fight to the death over accusations. Okay. Most of the time, it's very trivial things that can be ignored, but sometimes there are some ridiculous controversies, and that's exactly what happened in this situation. This involves a partnered streamer with almost 40,000 followers.
That's big.
And unlike a lot of my other videos, there's no need to be neutral here at all, because this person's actions are unjustifiable. It's impossible to defend her. She's terrible. But it wasn't just Baebub, it was also her friends, including but not limited to another partnered streamer by the name of Anntan, who is equally, if not more, terrible. This is the standard internet villain story. Two very unlikable people did something bad, they tried to double down on it, and eventually only apologized because they felt forced to. It's hilariously bad, so let's get right into it. So typically, when a Twitch partner gets banned, the automated account by the name of Streamer Bans will let everyone know about it. This is exactly what happened on August 10th, 2024. Baebub got banned for the first time on Twitch. But this isn't how the majority of people found out about her being banned. Now, yes, she had made a post saying, I got banned on Twitch for 7 days for things I did not do. A small Dead by Daylight creator got very hostile towards me and my friends who played against him, and he nitpicked.
Bro, it's Dead by Daylight. This is absolutely going to be some of the most toxic stuff that I've heard. Let's go.
Lines and made it all that I said it. I'm with my family right now, so I will appeal and get more into this later. The thread does go on and we'll get to it, but most people still didn't find out about this through this tweet. They found out about it by someone quote tweeting this with exactly what she did to the smaller streamer. This was the tweet that most people aware of this saw in their Twitter feed by Spookin' Jukes, quote tweeting that tweet we just saw from Bub and saying, you deserve a match, you shamed them. You and Anntan Desu are both Twitch partners, and you, along with your friends, shamed a streamer with 700 followers because you lost a match of Dead by Daylight. You also pulled up his stream while live and all harassed him in his chat. Pathetic.
Wow, you went to his chat?
Linking a clip,
that's
1 minute, 22 seconds long. In it, you'll see exactly why she got banned and exactly why she was getting so much hate. Watch, it's crazy.
4K hours and they're streaming this gameplay, bro. I'm so sure nobody is gonna get entertained by this.
Yeah, they get toxic in this series.
Yep.
In this game, in this franchise. Of course he's a white man. Wow.
Why are we being so sad?
I did not hump anyone this match.
Why are you?
Bro, I feel like this is normal, right? In Dead by Daylight. Because there's so many people that are doing, like, streaming this game, but the community is, like, not, at least from what I've seen. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but the community in the Dead by Daylight series or franchise, I feel like it's pretty small in comparison. So whenever there's somebody streaming it, the only people that are really popping in the chat are the people that lost or they won in their being toxic winners. But it's usually toxic losers that I see pop up in these Dead by Daylight stream chats. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong.
Single gen.
Well, you sit on single gen. There were 3 fucking gens left on the map. 1 gen was 99. The sheer amount of viewers and streaming and you people like this, man. I did not hump a single person. Can you link the clip where I humped? Link it.
I'm gonna close their tab. It's not fun. This guy is whining like a little bitch and does not want to admit anything they're doing.
That's small behavior. It's okay, it happens. That's why you only have 18 viewers.
Yeah, true. It's 2 partnered streamers in a single chat. It's too much for him to handle, unfortunately.
You open his stream, the first thing you say is like, oh, of course it's a white guy. I'm like,
Dumbo looking white man.
Oh boy.
Like, it wasn't racist. I just, you know, he looks very privileged and he uses...
Bro, what does that even mean? He looks very privileged. Bro, what the hell does that even mean?
The way he talks
The
tells
way he
a
talks.
lot about how much privilege he has. Pre-pubescent white boy.
Yeah.
I said that his penis is very small.
Why?
What a bunch of wholesome people, right? Let's get into this mess.
It sounds like a bunch of children that they don't know what to do with their egos. They don't know what to do with the power that they have, right? When you become a Twitch partner, you represent the brand of Twitch, whether you realize it or not. So you're shaming the platform that you work on top of showing that you're just not a nice person. This is very interesting.
So look, Dead by Daylight's a very popular game. I'm sure you know how it works. Just in case you don't, there's 4 players trying to avoid a killer, right? The quote-unquote smaller streamer, Napnide, is the killer, and he's after Bub and her 3 friends. He quite literally wiped the floor with them, okay? He absolutely destroyed them. And additionally, they were accusing him of humping them, which is the equivalent of something like teabagging in games like Halo or Call of Duty. It's seen as toxic. So they went to his stream to, I mean, you know, there's no other way to say it, harass him. They started typing in his chat. They started saying very mean things that we'll get into later. But I mean, honestly, what they just said on stream was insane. Like, the first thing you say is, of course, he's a white guy. Like, what? This was, of course, said by Anntan, who is the other partner streamer in this equation, along with Baebub. So first thing she says is something about his skin color, then says he is privileged. Just from the tone of his voice, whatever the hell that means.
Yeah, I don't know what it means either. I'm glad I'm not the only one
making fun of his view count, saying that,
oh,
him seeing 2 partnered badges in his chat made him too stressed out, it seems. Which is so ironic because that actually sounds like something a privileged person would say, right?
For
the
real,
whole thing
that
was
does sound like
very
privilege.
poor taste, and that's not how a partnered streamer should behave at all. It goes against TOS on Twitch.
You
not
represent
only
Twitch.
does harassment go against TOS, but also as a streamer, especially a partnered streamer, when you talk badly about another streamer on the platform, you also face special consequences, like maybe a longer ban. So their reasoning was he was being toxic. He was humping them after killing them, which is why they were so mean to him. But Spook and Jukes also included this reply showing that actually this was all fabricated. There was no humping at all. Watch.
So it's made up.
So here's the killer.
And then you do that.
And they're saying that was humping.
That's not humping. He picked up the enemy. He picked them up.
This is his point of view. This is him.
You're dead.
He was just trying to pick her up.
What the fuck?
She was crawling and he was just trying to pick her up. That's humping. That's like the equivalent of teabagging. In what world? I don't know. So this leads us back to Baebub's tweet, which was her saying, oh, no, what I said was out of context. I'm being harassed. What? This is a hate campaign against me. By the way, she got community noted if you didn't notice.
Oh, nice.
Bub the Law was caught on clips harassing the other streamer and also using racist remarks of course, it's a white man. Linking the clip we saw from Spook and Jukes. I do want to quickly point out that the community note is wrong here. The person who said, of course it's a white man, was Anntan, not Baebub, but everything else is correct. Baebub then
can we get a community note for the community note?
Continues. As soon as the game was over, me and my friends moved on, but this person kept talking about me making up things I don't understand. Why am I being punished for something where I am not in the wrong? This feels very wrong and unfair, Twitch support. I will be appealing with my point of view tomorrow. Yet another community note shows up here saying, Bub is deliberately lying. They were talking about him in the next games as well. Linking the same clip, and I think this is referencing how even after the game ended, in the end game screen, they were still talking about him. Then Baebub said, person who claims I said the quoted below are not right. Certain cited things were never said by any of my friends. I did say only he has probably small dick by sitting on a single generator, or that he seems like an asshole, but that is the only things that came out of my mouth. As you can see, the accusations here are that she and her friends said all these things. There's a lot of things here that I personally have not heard from the clips that were shared. So some things might be exaggerated, but honestly, at this point, they don't have to be exaggerated because what I've heard already is enough to deem her a terrible person. Then she says, I would like to also say that this person, and just so you know, when she says person here, she means the person she harassed. She says, this person kept encouraging their audience to come over to my stream to report me and making allegations that I sent army from my stream to his chat, which is a lie. The only people who came to his chat was Xim, Anntan, and then after 2 minutes, myself. Again, dude, it's like...
Okay, well, do we have receipts of him doing that? I mean,
you
he's
harassed
streaming,
someone,
right?
you were mean to them. Honestly, if he actually told his audience to go report you, he's in the right. Let's just make that one
That's
clear.
also true.
Then she continues, also kind of funny that this person suddenly is hiding their VODs private and subs only. Surely they have nothing to hide in this VOD. Why would they make VODs private otherwise? As of August 23rd, they're not. Hers are though. I wonder why. One last thing, though this wrongful ban from that person, I don't support or encourage people in going after the person that got me banned. Yeah, it's upsetting, but I don't want you guys going hunting them down or wish them death threat. This will get resolved. If not, we meet again in 7 days. So yeah, the classic don't harass them guys, even though that's literally what you did.
Bro, to be honest, this seems like very petty behavior. And just take your 7-day ban, bro. You get banned for 1 week. 1 week, bro. Just take your little time out. Think of it as a vacation. Just go outside. Go do something. It's all good, bro. Like, life keeps going. It's not that big a deal.
To get banned? This is so ironic.
You fucked up.
It's so stupid. And of course, I don't think there's a single reply here that is siding with it. Okay, there's not a single one. Everyone is against her, saying, no, we caught you in 4K. There's no way you actually stand by this. Like, actually crazy. And on the post from the streamer bans account saying that Baebub got banned, you can see her partnered streamer friend Anntan saying totally not deserved. One idiot encouraged his viewers to mass report her for a game is such a joke. Again, really not making it better for her or for her
not
friend.
at all, to be
and
honest.
then added, totally unfair to see Twitch support siding with someone who is lying about everything and still get punished for speaking back. Free my girl, she's all I have. What the f? So both Anntan and Baebub were doubling down on this, even though we had clips.
You're making it
like,
worse,
we heard
bro.
everything,
Like,
we saw everything. The dude didn't do anything. He's just a smaller streamer who is better than you at a video game. They still were doubling down here. And now everyone caught wind of this, right? Many drama channels were talking about it in VTubing circles. A lot of people were aware of this, and they were not gonna let them get away with it. As all of this was going on, Napnight, the streamer who was harassed in this situation, posted this statement replying to Baebub's initial tweet, saying this, giving my 2 notes about this since I am again getting messages, follows, and join requests of your viewers in my server. I just want to be left alone, just like I wanted to be left alone then. Victimizing yourself and twisting the truth here is not doing any good. At the end of the day, you came to my stream while viewing it in yours when I said, good games, well played, and told that you guys were very good at the game and gave me quite a tough match. Your co-streamers also mentioned that they want to come and annoy me in your live stream beforehand. You quickly joined her in my chat with malicious intents. Your co-streamers mentioned that I should get shot hours after matching up with me while you hyped her. All this just because you lost in a video game. So I should mention here, I didn't see this clip, but if he's talking about it, he has no reason to lie,
That's insane.
That's insane to actually say that over a game on Twitch as a partnered stream. That's fucking crazy to me. Anyway, he continues. Your point of view and all the stuff I mentioned was sent to Twitch. You cutting these parts out of it and resending them to Twitch doesn't change anything. I would suggest you take the 7-day ban and try to remember good etiquette next time you are streaming without making fun of smaller streamers and their skin color, accent, penis size, how they look, nor come to their chat to shame them for just starting out on Twitch. Do better, all the best. Nap. P.S. Feel free to watch my point of view of the match and see for yourself how polite I was during the whole time. It is just a video game. Nothing justifies your behavior here. I can confirm this because I watched Nap's point of view. He was very polite. There was no weird behavior from him. He was just playing the game, man. But of course, this clip of them saying that he should get, normally I would have actually watched the VODs of both Anntan and Baebub to find that clip in particular, but they have both set their VODs to subscribers only, which means I have to pay money to watch them. I am not about to give them a fucking dime, bro. There's no way I'm giving them a cent. So you know what? I'm gonna take Nap's word for it. The fact that they said that is insane. Additionally, we have a screenshot here that shows us some of the things that Baebub said in Napnight's chat. Like, for example, sorry, we didn't mean to bring more viewers over. You clearly aren't worth it. Become a better person. And you can even see, I think, one of Baebub's friends, Ximco, saying, it's just us 3 from the game. Nobody else is here. indicating that this is a dead stream and that this person shouldn't even be streaming. They're a waste of space, right? The person who tweeted this, these message logs, got blocked by Anntan immediately,
Yeah, I bet.
which should say a lot. Now, to everyone's surprise, Streamer Bans did another tweet that said Twitch partner Baebub has been unbanned after 2 days, 2 hours and 14 minutes. This means that the ban appeal she had sent Twitch worked out. Twitch saw her as innocent, which is ridiculous. The entire reply section was against this, some saying that she should be banned permanently. It was a very unpopular decision from Twitch. But Baebub was celebrating like nothing had happened, trying to move on from this like she was really the victim. Again, her replies painted a very different picture, with everyone saying that Twitch really screwed up here and that she shouldn't be on the platform.
Twitch
She
supports
streamed a
racism
couple of times
confirmed.
after being
Holy
unbanned.
crap.
And of course, a lot of people were criticizing her in her chat. So eventually, on August 15th, 3 days after being unbanned, she made this tweet saying, I will be taking a few days off. I am not a drama frog, but certain people love milking things. Believe what you want to believe. I will not stop you, but there is always other side of the coin. I'm sorry to whoever my actions caused harm, even though it wasn't meant with hostility. And again, dude, I think this might be the most community-noted person I've ever seen in a video of mine.
Bub is trying to downplay the harassment and racist remarks.
Bub is trying to downplay her harassment and racist remarks that she and her friend Anntan caused towards a smaller streamer due to them losing a match in Dead by Daylight against the other party. Again, linking the clip of them being very weird towards Nap Night. Baebub then replies to this tweet with another bigger statement. This is a Discord post she made in her server saying, I won't tag at everyone. If you feel like reading this, go ahead. You may have seen the tweet targeted at my side. It is clear a certain person we won't name is holding strong personal grudge against me. It is really sad to see. Even more sad that a lot of things are twisted and clips are taken out of context to make me look the worst. Nope, they really don't have to be taken out of context to make you look bad. Bro. You did it yourself.
Yeah, you said this stuff.
I'm not saying I'm innocent in the whole matter. Certain things were said mainly by my friends and I could have and should have stopped them. Certain people in this world are more sensitive to some stuff being said, even though they are harmless, but that is how things are. Again, she's now tripling down on the fact that she did nothing wrong.
It's not
she
a
continues
big deal.
To be completely honest, I'm not.
You know, I just called them out for their skin color. You know, it's just, I said they got a small dig. Yeah, not a big deal. You know, I'm just a Twitch partner that represents the billion-dollar company that I work for. It's no big deal.
Good with these situations. It is not good for anyone's mental. I will not be interacting with the said post because that is pretty much what those people want. I had said my side of the story, and out of due respect of the other party, I did not ever include any clips to stain their reputation or make it seem like I'm targeting them / harassing them, even though the evidence is clear in there. She has to...
Bro, I don't want to blame this person or call them out, even though I totally could because I have evidence of that. And by the way, the evidence is over there. You can go see it for yourself. I won't bring it to your attention, though. Yeah, okay, buddy.
Be schizophrenic at this point, right? Like, there's no way. There's no way she's doing this and thinking it's a good idea.
Okay,
what is she talking about? What clips could she possibly find of Nap Night that make him look bad at this situation? There are none. Next thing she says is this. Once more, for the very last time, I never sent anyone to target the said individual. You didn't have to, because you sent yourself to his chat to target him, as well as your friends, so this doesn't make any sense to include. She continues, however, as of current time, it is clear this person won't stop until I'm stomped completely to the ground, and they even went the length to report some of my sub emotes to get them taken down, showing them. I never said go after them being Nap Night, because they're...
Bro, Nap hasn't... Bro, the only people coming after you are people on Twitter.
There's nothing I hate more than bullying.
Yeah, all right. Except for when you do
it. Dude, this is insane. Yeah, she continues. However, as of now, I am the one who is getting attacked and forced to take the blame for everything, even things that did not come out of my mouth, cornered and stained and pointed fingers out. It is not very healthy for me to continue streaming with the current situation. My content does not resonate around drama, and if you watch me or even tuned in, you are well aware what kind of person I am. Because situation is as it is, I feel I cannot even defend myself because it will just look like I'm making excuses, so I would just disappear if that is what people really want. If it makes the world a better place, then be it.
Oh my God. So dramatic. The world would be a better place if I just leave and I don't come back. Like, yeah, bro, stop being such a drama little baby. Just literally, you had a 7-day ban. All you had to do was accept the 7-day ban. And when you came back, sure, there would be some people talking about how bad you did, but at least you took the punishment. You know, when you do the crime, you do the time, but you didn't do the time. So that's why people coming for your head top. You had 2 days out of the 7. So yeah, people are gonna be like, yeah, what is this BS? Partner BS. Oh, because she's partner, she can get away with breaking rules. If you would have took your punishment, everybody that has a logical mind would have been like, yeah, she said what she said. It's messed up. Yeah, she might be a terrible person, but at least she took her ban. And that's all you really need to be successful. You just need to have some type of accountability.
What people really want. If it makes the world a better place, then be it.
It doesn't matter what the world
really like
will be
injustice like this because I really feel wronged. Love you guys. So look, it's clear English is not a first language. I feel like Google Translate would have done a better job, especially with that last sentence. But she's pretty much saying she hates injustice and she feels wronged. She's being framed. She's being attacked for no reason other than just existing and being a wholesome streamer. And man, a tear is running down my cheek right now. But this is delusion to the highest level. It's insane. But that delusion did not last because 2 days after posting this on August 17th, she finally came out with an apology with 1,000 replies. Yeah, of course, this is controversial.
1,000 replies.
Here's what she had to say about this.
Holy
I want
crap.
to start off by sincerely apologizing to Napnight. Wow, took you a while. Finally. As a streamer and the one
Bro, she had to swallow her pride. She had to get rid of that ego to say, hey, yeah, maybe I did mess up. And sometimes it takes longer than others to figure that out, to be honest.
Broadcasting the content, I'm responsible for the guest I invite to my broadcast, and of course for the way I react to what is being said, be it idle, going along with it, as we're in this case, or taking appropriate measures to prevent or stop the harmful situation, which was the right course of action I was expected to take, but did not. The insult I referred to you as was uncalled for and in the heat of the moment of the accumulated frustration from previous matches that I ended up wrongly taking out on you. As a partnered streamer, I meant to help, support, and encourage other creators and be someone they can look up to, especially to be in control of my emotions and how I act upon them. However, I was far from being such a person, and I am ashamed of it. In my content, I have always put emphasis on creating a safe space and being a comfort zone to others, which is definitely not what I displayed there. I have let all of you down by avoiding the importance of the matter and the immoral behavior I showed in the recent days. Every time I find a new game to stream, I get very passionate about it. Dead by Daylight is a hidden gem I discovered a few months back. It is a game I'm very fond of playing and I like to get better at it. The way I reacted to the situation with lack of sportsmanship and wrongful conduct takes the joy away from the game
Of course, 100%.
I would like to apologize to my community and my supporters. I'm thankful to the people who see the good in me through this mistake. And then she ends it by saying, it is now clear to me that the harsh statements that were said were hurtful and not deserved towards him. In the past days, I have been going through comments, messages, as well as the video focusing on what happened with other points of view. What was done is wrong. I was wrong, and I fear that I have become someone that does not match the standards I believe should be upheld. I'm sorry to you, Napnight, and everyone I let down. I believe the best step for me to take right now is to reflect on my own actions and behavior and return once I see myself being who I once was, before I lost my way, and only once I am able to stand with the values that I believe in. Sincerely, Bub.
I will say that out of all the apologies that I've seen across the internet, this is one of them. It's not a bad apology, but it's definitely something Twitter's going to poop on. You know, I give this apology like a 6.3 out of 10.
So yeah, I'd say this is a standard apology, but it definitely came way too late, and only after she had not just doubled down, but tripled down on the fact that she had done nothing wrong, making it very controversial. This is why it doesn't really appear sincere. It appears to have been made out of obligation rather than sincerity. And you can see the same opinion of mine reflected in many of the replies, right? With some people saying that, oh, personally, if it was up to me, I'd unpartner you immediately from Twitch. With some funny comments like, this is a safe space for everyone to feel comfortable. 5 minutes later, oh, of course it's a white man, lol. She's not about to get away with this, and a lot of people are going to hold her accountable even after this apology. But of course, there was another elephant in the room. People were also holding Anntan accountable, the other partnered streamer in this equation, and the person who had made the whole white man privileged comment. She was blocking pretty much anyone who had something to say about her or Baebub. Something substantial, because compared to Baebub's 10,000 followers on Twitter, she had way more presence on this platform. She had actually posted her apology on August 16th, 2024, one day before Baebub's apology, but the reason why I left this till the end is because it got community noted.
Oh boy.
It is a very controversial apology. So let's read it, okay? Make up your opinion on it, and then let's look at the community note, as well as the
let's hear it, boys.
Almost 1,000 replies to this post. All right, let's do it. The post starts off in French, saying Bonjour tout le monde, j'ai demandé l'aide d'un ami pour m'aider à vous écrire aujourd'hui, et j'espère qu'un jour vous me pardonnerez. So in English, this means, hey everyone, I asked a friend to help me write this today, and I hope that one day you'll be able to forgive me. Then the rest is in English.
Oh, we already on a rocky start, huh?
And she says, as I've been sick for the past week and just have been released from the hospital, today I find I have to speak of these events publicly. That's a very interesting way to start your statement.
Yeah, for real.
Guys, if you've been on the internet long enough, you know that when someone starts off their apology with a pity party, it's gonna be real juicy. You're just fishing for sympathy. This isn't about you. This is about your behavior towards a smaller streamer. Then she says, I'm not here to defend myself because we all act a certain way when our past trauma is triggered.
Oh my God.
Oh, but I don't want my poor health and past trauma to be an excuse. That's why you mentioned it.
That's why you brought it up.
I want it to be a way for me to keep growing in the best version of myself that I always strive for. I want to say first and foremost, I'm sorry to my community, and I'm thankful and grateful to the people that are aware of who I am as a person and know that a little misunderstanding doesn't define me or make me a bad person. I made a mistake which made me only human. I'm really not that great at talking or fighting in general. It's not something I do by nature, only if I had no choice but to defend myself.
Yeah, the dude was definitely attacking you in
very
DBD.
much outside my comfort zone as a game, and being new to it, I wasn't aware of a lot. I come from a different culture. I grew up speaking French and Arabic, and as an African, I have dealt with all sorts of racism. Oh, here we fucking go.
So because you dealt with racism in the past, this gives you the leeway to just blanket hate all white people. This is just a question, because the way that this is looking, it seems like, oh yes, she has trauma, so immediately every single person that reminds her of that, which apparently is just skin deep, you immediately have an issue with them. You need to grow up.
The shame and the anger I felt finding out I was using a derogatory slur was beyond me. I'm truly sorry, as for the whole entire time, I never thought it meant more than what it is, a description or a person with lighter skin tones. I'm so very sorry for this. Yeah, dude, it's just a description. You know, like if I open a stream right now and I'm like, ugh, of course it's a black guy.
What?
Like, dude, I'm sorry. I just thought I was describing his skin tone. That's it. I was just describing the person, you know? It sounded like I was disgusted. No way. No. You completely misunderstood me. I'm sorry. I wasn't aware.
No, boy.
She continues. In French, it has a more playful tone. Un blondinet riche. Blondinet is literally just a boy or a girl with blonde hair. That's it. The second word she was describing, riche, just simply means rich. Regardless of whether it's a French expression, I can't confirm or deny, guys, I'm not French, I just live in the country. There was an undeniable tone of disgust when she said, ugh, of course he's a white guy. So regardless if an expression is meant to be playful, when you say it with disgust, of course, all of a sudden it becomes racist.
It changes the tone of the statement. Yeah.
She says, this is why I wasn't understanding my wrongdoing about it, and I don't think I will ever apologize enough for it, but I can assure you it won't ever be a part of my vocabulary, as I do not condone nor support racism. I mean, she still said, oh, he's a privileged white guy. He's still privileged. So
yeah. I don't doubt that you don't condone or support it, but you're still participating in it, right? You don't got to support something to participate in it. it's not adding up, bro. The math ain't mathing, as I like to say.
I don't believe this, personally. I really don't. I just believe that she never thought it was racist. She still doesn't think it's racist, but only because people pointed it out, she's apologizing for it. She then continues, not to the point of discussing his numbers. This one was very low of me, and I don't even know how it actually came out of my mouth.
That's bro, that's your ego.
Just ashamed. Not because people found out, but because I felt bad for even saying that.
Why'd you say it?
Which is why I attempted to contact the person in question and apologize, which was in vain. With no way to reach them, I hope that this amazing community will deliver my message. So, okay, here's the funny thing. In Napnide's reply, right, his initial reply to Baebub, someone asked this after Anntan's apology on August 16th, linking her post and asking, did she really try to reach out to you to apologize? And then Napnide said, hi, not really, has had me blocked ever since I answered her tweet. So I guess he's referencing this right here. And I'm pretty sure this person asking this question actually got blocked by Anntan because you're unable to view the post they quote tweeted.
Wow.
She has just been blocking everyone. Anyway, she then continues, Napnide, after rewatching your VODs, I realized we share a deep pain that only someone with the same deep cut could understand. It made me feel angry at first because I didn't understand it, but now I can see your pain. Your past doesn't define you. I'm sorry I wasn't a better...
What kind of Naruto fucking talk no jutsu is this?
Counter to you. A new friendship or just a new gaming buddy. Instead, I was a bully, which is unacceptable. And that's why I apologize and hope nothing but the best for you. I'm so very sorry for my actions that were a one-time thing.
Is this when she asked for the collab?
I can assure you, just like you've never heard of me before, you won't ever hear from me again. So yeah, this post comes off as very insincere.
You know, the last apology was way better than this. This is like not even an apology. This is more like a, hey, I made a mistake, but it wasn't my fault. This is a 4 out of 10. This is, if any, no, I take that back. It's not even a 4. It's like a 3.7 out of 10 when it comes to apologizing. It was barely an apology. It was more of a, hey, I messed up. Feel bad for me because I have some issues in my personal life. But you don't really address the mistakes that you made. You just like, oh yeah, I accidentally made fun of your numbers. I don't even know how that happened. That's not like me. That's not normal of me to say things like this. Oh. Okay, well, it's not really an apology, but sure.
But what doesn't help is the community note absolutely cooking Anntan to ashes.
Oh boy.
It says, someone that is genuinely sorry wouldn't be reveling in their acts while diminishing and blocking people. After it became quite the problem, the apology was released. Also, to justify racism because one experienced it is not okay.
Of course.
End the cycle of violence.
Of course.
Linking this tweet right here, which showed what she said to the streamer ban message saying that Baebub got banned. And interestingly enough, the person who posted this image on August 16th, the day Anntan apologized, got blocked by Anntan.
Blocked.
Simply for just having a different opinion. So I don't think anyone in the replies believes this. And we see Spook and Jukes here yet again saying this. While some of this apology does appear genuine, the part where you say, a little misunderstanding doesn't define me is what I'm having trouble with. How is this a misunderstanding? You harass someone and shame them for their viewer/appearance. There's no misunderstanding. And yeah, some others also point out the fact that half or more of this was just her talking about herself and her trauma. That's not gonna work.
Exactly.
The consequences of all this were catastrophic to both Baebub and Anntan. Anntan hasn't streamed in 11 days, and Baebub hasn't streamed in 7 days. It doesn't seem like they'll really be able to recover their careers and public image. I think they might come back maybe in a couple more weeks or a month.
Oh, they could, you know, regardless of everything that went down on Twitter, they can always come back. Always. They can always come back and start streaming again. The only people who are going to have issue are people on Twitter, but that doesn't necessarily correlate to Twitch. Not every single person on Twitch or every single person that's going to be watching DBD is going to even know about any of this happening. So yeah, they could definitely come back and continue their careers, but they're definitely going to have this little black mark whenever you look back, you know, whenever they, you know, stop streaming 20 years from now, whatever, 10 years from now, whatever. It's like there's going to be this black mark on the career like, oh, there's this time where this happened. But it is what it is. I think they'll still be able to move forward with their careers. They're just on hiatus right now.
But of course, when it comes to being able to collaborate with others or even just participate in the broader community, they'll definitely have a very hard time making any new friends from now on. That's for sure. On the other end of the spectrum, though, Nap Night is sitting at almost 9,000 followers, and hopefully, after this video comes out, maybe he can reach 10,000 followers. It's a huge follower gain because when they bullied him, he had 700 followers. He has gained over 8,000 and he keeps gaining every single day. Very well deserved. And hopefully
hopefully those followers turn into actual viewers and supporters of his, man. I hate when people try and follow to try and support or virtue signal or have some type of justice. Like, if you're going to follow this guy, you could at least watch his content, because if he had 700, right, he had 13 viewers. Now he has 8,000, and now he's only going to have like 40 viewers. Well, you guys are letting him down, to be honest.
One day he'll have more followers than those two bullies, so that they can't even bully him about that anymore. You know, these are my favorite stories, guys. Clear villains, a victim, and a happy ending for the victim.
Oh boy, this is real life. This is not no damn story, dude. But thank you for sharing the news with us. How these two people made fools of themselves in front of the internet. I always enjoy hearing these types of stories. They're always interesting. But yeah, this was a nice video. Thank you for putting this together, Muujin. Shout out to Muujin, and shout out to you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Like and subscribe if you're new. If you want me to check out more videos like this, just talking about, hey, people made a mistake, or hey, look at these people, they're the donkey of the day, and like, oh yeah, let's check it out. But yeah, y'all let me know in the comments below. Join the Discord and drop your videos, and I'll check them out when I can. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.